And just like that, the season... We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Second and 3 now. From the 36. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Play made by Deron Payne. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, Daniels to the air. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Stays in the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
From the 27. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still motoring past the 30. And he works this down to the 41. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Budda Baker bringing that one to an end. We've got an injured player after that one, and this is a scary sight. Terry McLaurin, the one who's shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end in motion left. Throwing from near his own goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Catch made over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Daniels now. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw it again. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Sending the tight end in motion left. 3rd and short, Daniels. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Daniels to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Commanders looking to add to their advantage. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28, Chargers 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to... that spot. March it forward after they accept the penalty. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Herbert from the gun. Johnston brings it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 now. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Herbert again. Finds McConkey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's Herbert once more. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sanderstill makes the play.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickel back. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They just get the play on. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the... Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Gets this to McConkey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, are on to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Option give here. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Daniels back to throw. He stays up. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 27. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To throw, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Play fake here, Daniels. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Piniero's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers and Quentin Johnson returning to the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Punting unit out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And you can see in these clips. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Tight end in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they get this down to the 28. So just like all touchdowns.
Previous play is under review.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Counter give to Etienne. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Etienne again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Completed here to Johnston. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick...
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Now Daniels to throw. That one's complete, right side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Daniels now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this to Etienne. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Again, Daniels to the air. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 2nd and 13. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Conklin brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Herbert throwing again. Flush down now to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd.
Trying again, following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Charger.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Daniels on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
ETN on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. On 2nd down, it's ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. He's back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw it. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Now to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Johnston brings it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. To throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. One final shot here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.